but you let her put it, do her thing. Just give her the, like, no, I don't want that. You bring your own rubber, but you let her put it on. Don't touch it, because if you touch it, she's gonna be like, oh no, you touched it, I can't. Like, so you don't touch it, bro. You let her put it on. Let her do the shit, bro. Listen, bro. Don't get rough. Don't think, oh, I'm in Mexico, I'm gonna get freaky, because I got all these projects, I'm gonna get freaky. Listen, bro, don't try to get rough. Don't try to do the extras, bro. Just keep it natural. Keep it natural, bro. You don't listen, bro. You don't want to go to jail in a foreign country, bro. You don't want to go to jail in a foreign country, especially not that foreign country. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I've been there plenty of times. I've been to TJ at least like 4 times, bro. I'm telling you how to make it through, brother. Tell you how to make it. They gonna tell you, bro. Tell you, bro. You don't want to get the attention, bro. You don't want to, like, the police. You gotta worry about the police. You think you safe because you see police. You gonna see police everywhere. That's the enemy. Police the ops. Listen, bro. Police the ops, bro. You gonna see police everywhere. You gonna think yourself, oh wait, we're safe as police everywhere. That's the ops. That's the ops. Saying, bro. Still fuck the police. Listen, bro. It's fuck the police. Still fuck the police. That's the ops, bro. That's the ops. Fuck that. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, we was getting up out of there, watching this the whole time. I took my jewelry off. I remember to take the last time we went. Look, I remember to take my jewelry off, right? I remember to take off the jewelry, but I forgot and left my earrings in. I forgot to take my earrings out. They was on us. They was on. I ain't gonna lie. They were looking at. We walking around. They looking at us. You know, the homie was Mexican and shit. The homie was Mexican. He knew Spanish and shit. I mean, he wasn't Mexican. He was Guatemalan, but he knew Spanish and shit. But let me go speak Spanish and shit. So, you know, we was cool. We had Spanish speaking. Couple Spanish speaking niggas with us, like, you know. But I forgot to take my earrings out, blood. Nigga, they was on this, but I ain't lying, but they watching it. They watching us fuck with the project. They watching us drink. They like, yeah, these niggas got some money, bro. They watching it. We moving around. We went bought some weed. We got some weed. They watching us, bro. The police watching it. Big. Nigga, we get in the car. We finna leave. Right? Blood. The whole time I had a little, nigga, look. When we was on the way there, I had bought a little bottle. I had like a bottle of Henny or something. Like, you feel me? So we drinking and all about that bottle. How the homie had like a Beamer or something. So you know how he got like a back pocket on the back of the seat. So on the back of the seat, I had the little bottle of Henny or whatever it was we were drinking. It was stuffed in the back of the seat, right? So the police bump us, so they see us, but they were watching it. I said these same ones I seen, they were watching it. But we get in the car, they come bump us up. They burp us up, right? We get out the car, they search us and shit. They searching the car. Only thing they fucking find, this bottle of liquor in the back of the seat, bro. The bottle of liquor. So, blood, they on us. You have an open container? We have to tow the car. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to tow the car. Yeah. Give us $1,000. Yeah. We need $1,000, or we're going to have to tow the car. And we're going to have to take you guys in. Swear to God. Facts. Not lying. Facts. Like, nigga, we ain't got no, nigga, we just spent all the money on the pussy. We just spent all the money on the pussy, bro. We ain't got no money, bro. No dollars. No dollars. You know, like, I'm like, no español. No español, no hablas. No hablas español. And so the homie, that's Spanish speaking, bro. He got to talking to him in Spanish. Yo sí, no dinero. Yo no tengo dinero. Yo no tengo dinero. No, whatever, you know, they talking and shit, bro. So, like, we like, man, we got a couple dollars. Like, I think we end up coming up with like $30 for them. Like, nigga, so we can't go like $30. Like, man, this is what we got, man. They took the little money, little $30, like $30. They're looking. They're like, all right, like, get out of here. Get out of here. Like, man, we ain't got no money. Like, we are on our way home. Like, that's why we go home. We don't got no money. Then, like, get up out of here. No bloods. I'm telling you. Fuck that third war shit. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That shit ain't like, that shit ain't no like, you hear about it being fun and all that, bro. But, bro, like, that shit dangerous. Like, it's really dangerous. It's a third war. Like, that shit dangerous, bro. Like, it ain't no joke. I'm telling you. You could feel it, bro. Like, you, who been to prison? You know how you be in prison and you could feel the tension on the yard? Like, you know, prison, and you know you hit the pin when it's bracket and it's tension on the yard, blood. Like, you fresh off a lockdown. You know that first day off a lockdown and shit been bracket and you get off a lockdown and you hit the yard and you feel that tension, bro. I swear to God, that's how it feel walking around out there. Like, I swear to God, that's how I felt. Like, you feel that tension, like, you feel me? It's cool. They like cool, but you feel that tension though. You feel it. Damn, free game would have been over there. What is it? Would have been over there trying to be cool, lacking at the. I'm telling you, bro, you gonna be lacking. The white dudes is fucking crazy, bro. Like, I ain't going with no white people. The white people that get drunk and like, bro, these niggas out there drunk, like out there like finna fight. I'm like, bro, you going to jail? I'm like, I was trying to get far away from that. I'm like, blood, this nigga going to jail. This nigga out there drunk. Like, white people get away with fucking murder. I swear to God, they get away with anything, anywhere, bro. God damn. God damn. Jesus. Once you cross back to the U.S., it feels like I swear to God, bro. Like, you come over here, spend 24 hours over there, you going to really appreciate coming back home. Like, when you get back to California, you going to really appreciate that shit. Like, I swear to God, like, spend 24 hours over there. Like, it's just, there, the streets is fucked up. Like, just, the streets all fucked up. Motherfuckers just run through the lights and just, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, that shit is. Like, bruh, that shit feel different. It feel different. It's like an eerie. You can feel death. Like, you can feel death. Like, it's eerie as fuck. But I ain't gonna lie, it's an eerie ass little place, man. Only other place I've been like that that gave me that feeling, fucking Detroit. Swear to God, I got to Detroit. That's the first thing I told the homie. Like, but it felt eerie as fuck. Like, it got like a eerie. Like, I got there, it was like 11 at night. Like, that shit had an eerie ass feeling to it, bro. Then riding around in the daytime. Hell no, bro. Hell no. I ain't lying, bro. Detroit, another cold little place, bro. That shit ain't no joke. See, even being in Mexico, I still like, it still really didn't feel too far. When I went to Detroit, I never felt so far away. I don't know. Even New York, I felt I was in New York and I didn't feel as far as I felt in Detroit. Like, in Detroit, I felt like I was far as fuck away from home. Like, I'm looking at Canada out my window, like out my hotel window. I'm looking at Canada across the water and shit. I'm like, blood, this shit is crazy. Like, blood, I'm far as fuck. I don't know nobody out here but my nigga that I came with. That shit was crazy. Um, what was you doing in Detroit, Skull? Just visiting the city. Like, my boy my boy had like the opportunity to bring me out there, like just show me the city. Just a partner of mine, real good partner of mine, just showed me the city and shit. I wasn't doing nothing. Just on, try to get some features, tap in with a couple of local artists, just see the city and shit. Just on some real nigga shit, nigga got a little couple of dollars. My nigga like, you know what, nigga, I'm gonna bring you out here, man, show you the city. Like, regular shit. Come to Brooklyn. I've been to Brooklyn, bro. I've been to Brooklyn. I got homies in Brooklyn. You niggas don't even know, bro. Nigga, I've been to Brooklyn. Nigga, I went to every borough. Nigga, you think Queen Street, blood? I came to New York. I went to every borough, blood. Only place I didn't make it to, I think, was Coney Island. That's the only place I didn't go was Coney Island. I went everywhere. I went to Long Island, Staten Island, Manhattan, fucking Harlem, the Bronx, Brooklyn. Blood, I went all over that motherfucker. My nigga Danny always wins. Said he fuck with you. That's all I'm blood. I was hollering at Danny. He didn't ever come tap in when I was out there though. I was hitting the nigga. I hit him. He said he was gonna come tap in, but he never pulled up. But yeah, I was. I was trying to tap in with Danny when I was out there. Shit. How was Yonkers? Yonkers, I don't really remember. Like, I passed through that. I remember we passed through, like, cause my nigga showed me the whole everything. But, like, I don't really remember too much about Yonkers. Like, I remember going through there, though. I remember my nigga telling me, like, this Yonkers right here. But I don't really remember too much about it. Like, I didn't really, like, that wasn't, like, one of those spots, like, where we got out. Like, Harlem, we got out, me and Big Face Honey Gang, brother. Blood, we were walking all through Harlem, just like, nigga. Blood, it was summertime, too. It was, like, August. I think it was about, like, August sometime, summertime. Blood, me and Big Face Honey just walking. We all through Harlem and shit. That shit was dope as fuck, though. Like, niggas on dirt bikes and shit. That shit was hard. Coney Island is in Brooklyn. Yeah, but I didn't go to Coney Island. I'm saying I was in Brooklyn, but we didn't go to, like, you know what I mean? I mean Coney Island, like where the, like, where like the Ferris wheel at and all. I mean, not the Ferris wheel, like, is it the Ferris wheel? Yeah, the little Ferris wheel. You know what I'm talking about? All the, like, the little shit, like the boardwalk shit and all that shit. I didn't go to that shit. Detroit fuck with the skull movement support. Blood, Detroit, you know I fuck with y'all, bro. Nipsey tripping on all bloods. He said, how you feel about that? Wait, what? Nipsey tripping on all bloods. He said, how you feel about that, blood? I didn't hear him say that, so I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I ain't heard him say that. Who was hating on your skull? Always somebody. 6ix9ine got Brooklyn looking real soft. They bad.